Hello there guys, and welcome to my little video about foreshadowing movies. So today I'm just going to run through a couple of examples with you. One's from the movie Star is Born. I'm going to explain why I think that's a pretty bad example of foreshadowing, and the other is from Star Wars. I'm going to explain why I think that is a brilliant use of foreshadowing in the movies. And then I'm basically just going to break down the scenes, compare the two, and tell you how you can use foreshadowing effectively in any movie you want to make or any video you want to make. Okay, so now I'm just going to play through the scene from A Star is Born just to show you the foreshadowing part in the movie, and then I'll just get into it and explain what I think that is a bad example of foreshadowing.
My little guy is not so little anymore. I don't want to go home. Wish I could find you a spot. Sorry, Jack, I don't know this area. Let's make a right here. You sure? Yeah. Here we go. That looks like a fucking bar. Here? That's a...
Okay, so now that you've seen the scene, you can clearly see that as the car is going past, there's a billboard right outside the window, and you can see all the nooses lined up there. So, to me, watching this movie, I saw that, and first thing pops in my head is, obviously suicide. And considering that in the movie we're already shown that he's a pretty drunk character and he's over the top wild, clearly has a couple problems. So to me it's pretty clear that at the end of the movie he's gonna commit suicide, and something to do with nooses, something like that's gonna happen. And a matter of fact, it actually does. So at the end of the movie he does end up killing himself, and I just thought straight back to the scene with the nooses on the billboard when this was happening, because it just gave away the whole movie to me. And like the point of the movie where it's supposed to be really emotional, really climactic, I just wasn't able to fully experience that, because in my head I already knew that it was going to happen and that he was going to kill himself. And so it wasn't the best use of foreshadowing, because people can clearly see and clearly predict what is happening at the end of the movie. So that's why I strongly believe that this is a very bad use of foreshadowing, because it gives away the ending really clearly. And now I'm just going to show you the Star Wars scene so that you can see that, and then I'll discuss why that is a great use of foreshadowing. Okay, so now that you've seen the scene from Star Wars, I first off want to mention that at this point in the Star Wars series, we know that Luke and Darth Vader have a connection. There's a connection there, and it's shown through them being able to sense when each other's near. When the ships get close, they can tell, and they're sensing it, and it's shown in the movies. So, as a viewer, you already know that they have a mini connection, but you're not yet quite sure what it is. So then, for Luke to slice open Darth Vader's head in a vision, and for Luke's face to appear in Darth Vader's mask, it really confuses you, because you don't know what's happening. Because as we all know, you wouldn't predict that Darth Vader is Luke's father from that scene. You'd predict something like, Luke's going to kill Darth Vader, then turn to the dark side, or Luke and Darth Vader are going to team up on the dark side, or something like that. You won't predict. That doesn't give away the fact that Darth Vader is Luke's father, but it ever so slightly shows the viewer that they have a connection, and it's brilliant use of foreshadowing, because it shows they have the connection, but it opens up so many paths for fans to theorize about it, for fans to talk about it, and it's just a really big moment in the Star Wars trilogies. That is my video on foreshadowing. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day.